Have you ever wondered, why are there some words that echo in your mind for a lifetime, even if you hear them just once? A compliment from childhood, still strong enough to lift you when you fall. A seemingly harmless criticism can haunt you for decades. Meanwhile, countless words you hear every day drift away like dust in the wind, leaving no trace. Why is that? The ancients called this the art of hypnotic language. It is not just language, it is a key that opens the doors of the mind. Try to listen. Humans like to think of themselves as rational beings. We take pride in logic, in science, in analysis. But the truth is different. Every decision you make, even the smallest, begins with emotion. You don't choose a meal just because it is nutritious. You choose it because you imagine the moment the flavor melts in your mouth, because the satisfaction spreads through your whole body. You don't buy a shirt just because the material is good. You buy it because in your mind, you see yourself walking with admiring eyes watching you. Emotions drive the wheel, and reason is just the passenger, writing a story to make you think you are wise. And this is where words begin to show their power. Words touch emotions, awaken imagination. Your brain does not distinguish reality from imagination. If I say to you, imagine, you are walking barefoot on soft sand. The warm sand slips through your toes. The sea breeze blows gently, carrying the salty taste and the sound of waves. Right now, your body reacts. You almost feel yourself on that beach, even though you are sitting still. Words don't need to prove anything. They just need to suggest, and you will believe on your own. People often ask, how is hypnotic language different from regular persuasion? The difference is this. Persuasion argues, compares, and applies logic. Hypnotic words gently evoke images. They whisper to your deepest desires, your hidden fears, and then you willingly follow. Deep within every human is a wound. Some fear abandonment, some fear failure, some carry obsessions about not being enough. Hypnotic words don't strike like a spear. They softly place a hand over the wound. They awaken a feeling and then offer a drop of water, a path to relief. When you are thirsty in the desert, even a single drop can be cherished like a treasure. Hypnotic words are that drop. But it doesn't stop there. Humans are not only guided by desire, they are strongly influenced by the fear of loss. If I say, you will gain 20% more benefits, you may feel intrigued. But if I say, you will lose this opportunity forever if you do not act now, your heart starts racing. That is why phrases like, only a few spots left, this opportunity closes tonight, can make people act immediately. Hypnotic words do not command, they do not shout. They simply awaken the primal instinct within you, the fear of losing. But there is an art even higher than all of this. It is storytelling. A story is not just for entertainment. It is a path that brings you inside the experience. When you listen to a story, you are no longer standing outside. You become the main character. You live every moment, every choice, every event. And when you live in the story, every message attached seeps into your heart, deeper than any argument ever could. This is why masters of influence are also master storytellers, because a good storyteller is a skilled hypnotist. Yet, words are a double-edged sword. They can save a soul or destroy an entire kingdom. A single word can lift a person from despair, but it can also extinguish the last spark of light within them. Those who wield the power of words must carry responsibility. If not, that power becomes chains instead of a light that frees. You see, hypnotic words do not force. They do not demand that you follow. They merely open a door. But once that door is open, most people will step through, because they believe it is their own choice. Here lies the ultimate secret. True influence does not come from commands, but from the feeling of freedom. Now, pause for a moment. Recall in your life, has there ever been a word that changed the path you were on? Perhaps it was something your parents once said, perhaps a line from a book, perhaps a whisper from a stranger. Just a single sentence was enough to turn your destiny. And that is why you too can plant seeds in the lives of others. A word from you can become a guiding flame for them in the darkness. You see, words are not just letters, not just sounds. They are memories. They are seeds sown today, to bloom into belief and action tomorrow. Joe Vitale once said, "Whoever masters words, masters the hearts of people, and the heart is the path to every decision." And now, I want you to imagine you step out of this place, carrying new words with you. You try changing a sentence you say to yourself in the morning. You try planting a positive word in someone else's mind instead of a negative one. And you will see, bit by bit, the world around you begins to change. People do not just listen to you. They are drawn in, moved, compelled to take action. And it all starts with words. So, if you want to go further, if you want to learn how to turn your words into magic, if you want to touch the minds and hearts of others, subscribe to the channel right now, because what you are about to discover will be even more hypnotic, more captivating, and deeper. It may very well change your entire life.